What's up, guys? This is the Vinyl Casket, home to the lamest taste, back again with another episode review for you. I'm Nick. Check out my YouTube channel at the Vinyl Casket, where you can subscribe, like, and comment for a plethora of constant content. Every week, I'm putting out weekly comic book reviews. I'm putting out TV show reviews, movie reviews, trailer reactions. We got manga reviews. We got I thought I said mango. I said manga. Anime, album reviews, records, vinyl. If you want, I'll do haul videos when I buy candles. Whatever you want, let me know in the comments. And we are going to start off talking about the final episode of Moon Knight. So this is episode 6 of 6 of the Disney Plus Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU miniseries Moon Knight. This just came out this past week, so I believe it was May 4th. I believe May 4th, Star Wars holiday. May the 4th be with you. I believe it was May 4th. That episode 6 premiered, concluding the miniseries, ending on a strong note. Directed by Mohammed Daiba and starring Oscar Isaacs. We got a really interesting conclusion of a very strange show. Being who the character is and the origin story of this character, I expected this series to be darker, a little twisted, pretty confusing for the average MCU audience, right? But I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought there was points where I was very confused what was going on, and I didn't really, even knowing the character and reading the current ongoing series and knowing that like he's dealing with multiple identity disorder and the such, PTSD from being, abused as a child, his time in service, being a mercenary, the whole kick band and caboodle. Been saying that a lot. I knew that like this is a complex character, and Oscar Isaacs shines. His acting skills here are enlightening. He portrays multiple characters, dealing with fighting with themselves, and in this episode, we, at the end of the last episode, the two personalities that live in the same body, Mark Spector and Stephen Grant. Stephen Grant being the coping mechanism that Mark created while he was growing up to deal with the abuse he got from his mother for being blamed for the death of his younger brother. We see Stephen sacrifice himself in the sands so that the scales can be balanced, so that Mark can go through the gate. Oh, is it Osiris? Go through the gate to go back to life into his body, and then reclaim Khonshu to take on I'm gonna forget the name. Oh, please don't make me forget the name. It's Amit. To take on this alligator Egyptian god Amit. So basically we get this confirmation that a couple episodes ago, when Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, whoever was in control, got shot and their body falls into the water, that this whole last episode and a half has been being played inside his head. We're in, we had been in multiple places. We were in this giant Egyptian god area on a boat with this hippo. We were in this really weird like psychiatric ward. We were in offices, bouncing back and forth, going through the different memories, discovering the origin of Stephen Grant and how he came to be, and the whole coping thing, and what led Mark to run into Khonshu and become the Moon Knight. The whole thing, we got that whole in the last episode, right? But now we have confirmation that all happened in his head. Everything we witnessed the last episode and a half has been in his head while his body's floating there after being shot. We witness him die, but then we also get to see Mark realize that he can't go on without Steven. He needs Steven. Like this personality that the last couple episodes he's been like, I just want to get rid of you, like treating him like crap. He realizes that no, he's nothing without his other personality, without the other person that has been living inside of him for all these years. So he goes back to the sands and sacrifices himself to be like, if you can't be, if Steven can't be alive, I'm not going to be alive. And that sacrifice triggers the scales to rebalance, allowing them to both exit the gate, go back to their bodies, reclaim Khonshu, and fight Ammit, which is really interesting because we also have, what is her name in the show? Is it Layla? Layla is contacted by one of the other gods to release Khonshu, which she does, and then she ends up making a contract with another god, and she gets a cool suit with wings and everything. That was so cool. So then we have two of these superpowered god humans fighting, and it was just an awesome battle back and forth. It was so cool, cinematic as heck. I truly think this is that episode was one of the coolest Disney Plus show MCU moments yet. With the last episode of Loki being up there, also last episode of WandaVision being up there. So that happened, and this major twist where he has another blackout and he basically annihilates everyone around him. And they're all like, how did that happen? Who did that? And that's happened multiple times where Steven and Mark are so confused and they blame each other. And in my head, I've been saying that my theory is that it was Khonshu taking over. But Khonshu was busy fighting. So what happened? And then we think that Khonshu releases them, whatever, and they go on with their life and they're doing their thing. And they're taking over their mentality together in their head. Because now their head is this psych ward. And they're taking it on. And they refuse to kill Ammit's new host. But Ammit's new host is brought into this limo in the end credit scene. And Khonshu's there. And Khonshu's like, we're not done with him, blah, blah, blah. You don't know what he has left in his head. And opens the door. And it's Mark Spector, but it's another personality with another freaking name. And he turns around and he shoots him. Like, there's another personality. There's a third personality. And that's been the blackout. When they black out and they don't know what happened and they get super violent and they take out people and they almost kill people, that has been this other personality, which I will get the name of Jake Lockley. Holy cannoli. And the show's over. So we don't even get an origin story or an explanation of who Jake Lockley is. Mark doesn't know that this personality exists. Steven doesn't know this personality exists, which is so weird because they knew, Mark knew of Steven. Who's this other personality that he created? Is this part of like being when he was in the military? Is part of the PTSD? I'm so enthused to see where this is taken. I don't know what. Are we gonna get like a Midnight Suns? Are we gonna get maybe in a Blade movie? Are we gonna get a Moon Knight movie? Are we gonna get a Moon Knight event? Rise of Khonshu. Very intrigued, very enjoying. I give this a 5 out of 5 for this episode. It was awesome. Series concluded. I'll give this series a 4 out of 5. Thought it was fun. Thought it was cool. Very cinematic. Editing was on point. Music, acting. Oscar Isaacs killed it. And yeah, that's all I really think I have to say. If you have anything to say, you can drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you guys felt about it. Did you watch it? Did you like it? Out of 5, what do you give it? Would you recommend to a friend? Also, remember to subscribe and like. Check out my other videos. Check out the playlist for all my MCU reviews. Check out the playlist for all my trailer reactions. And remember to have a great day and stay lame.